Dr. Robert Cialdini is a well-known author of the classic book Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. Now, it hit the New York Times bestseller list, and it's listed as one of Fortune's 75 smartest business books. Since its release in 1984, Cialdini's book has sold over 3 million copies. And I'm a huge fan of Cialdini's work, and it's partly responsible for how I think about the business of marketing. Now, over the next 6 podcasts, I want to show you how dentists can apply Cialdini's 6 principles of influence to get more patients and have higher case acceptance. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching the Patient Attraction Podcast. I'm Colin, receiver. And when it comes right down to it, marketing is the process of influencing people to take a certain course of action. Now, in the case of dentist, the end goal of all of your marketing is to influence people to book that appointment. Now, basically, you got to get butts in your chairs because that's how you make money. Robert Cialdini has done groundbreaking research into how influence works, and he discovered the 6 principles of influence, or the weapons of persuasion. And he's becoming famous around the world lecturing and teaching on how to use these principles in business. The 6 principles are reciprocity, scarcity, authority, consistency, liking, and consensus. Now, I want to spend the next 6 days talking about each one of these and how dentists can leverage them to use them in their practice. Today, we're going to start with reciprocity. Now, reciprocity, it's another way of saying implied obligation. Basically, if someone does something nice for us, we feel obliged to do something nice for them. Now, you can see that principle in its simplest form when it comes to opening doors. Somebody holds a door for us, we feel obliged to hold one back for them. Or when somebody picks up the check, we feel obliged to reciprocate. When we get a gift from a coworker, we feel like we should give them a gift at some point. Reciprocity is pretty much universal, although the details may vary by culture. And some people are self-centered or selfish enough to feel as if they don't need to reciprocate, but you can pretty well count on the principle applying to almost every new patient that you want to attract. Now, the exchange doesn't have to be identical. Patients generally reciprocate through loyalty to your practice, positive reviews, or word-of-mouth referrals. And that difference in the type of reciprocity is something you can use in your marketing. Your state regulations may not allow you to offer something of financial value, but the right information to the right patient is always valuable. You can offer a free white paper or a research article that a layperson can understand, or a free ebook written by you, for instance. Now, in exchange, you get their email addresses and an agreement to receive future communications from your practice. That's the quid pro quo. And that allows you to send them additional information until they're ready to choose you. However, that's not the only way that you can use Cialdini's principle of reciprocity. Small gifts to your patients, once they're in your practice, are acceptable almost everywhere. Things like dental floss, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and related items in a nice gift bag are always appropriate. Now, if you have print copies of your book, gift those. Now, of course, you won't expect your patients to give you presents, and ethic guidelines would probably keep you from accepting them anyway. In this case, reciprocity means a greater degree of loyalty to your practice, and the lifetime value of that patient is more than enough for repayment. Now, sometimes reciprocity brings higher case values to your practice, and that's what happened for Dr. Mitch Friedman in New Jersey. He told us our case size was $2,500 per new patient. Now, since SmartBox, it has quickly grown to now $3,100. Now, obviously, Dr. Friedman is very happy with what we've done for him and continues to be a client of ours. Our industry-leading patient attraction system helps more than 550 dentists on 3 continents to attract more and better patients. And if you're serious about your success, check out smartboxdentalmarketing.com and schedule a free practice discovery session. We reserve these free phone calls only for serious dentists who want to see what a patient attraction system that can double or even triple their practice looks like. And like Dr. Friedman, you can attract more and better patients. join me for our next podcast. Until then, keep moving forward.